She's a damn good mom. She don't leave the house. She's with him all day, every day.
Okay.
But,
so he requires constant care, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
A neighborhood is left devastated after a 5-year-old boy with special needs is found emaciated, just skin and bones, after his mother allegedly refused to feed him.
The school was supposed to, they told her, you can't come to school until he puts on more weight, you know?
Oh,
and
so they had stopped accepting him because he was losing weight?
And I don't think that was right. Maybe someone should have stepped in and evaluated him or something, but, you know.
Okay.
She's very shy. She's like...
We go to Albuquerque, New Mexico for this case, and we'll turn the clock back just a few years to July 16th of 2023. That's when police were dispatched to a home. The call, a young child found unresponsive. Paramedics tried all they could to save the young boy, but there was nothing more they could do.
So I'm Sergeant Medina with the Albuquerque Police Department.
Anyway, what's your
I'm sorry
name?
for your guys' loss. I can't imagine how you guys are feeling. So my condolences to you guys. If you guys need anything, you guys can reach out to one of the officers or me, and I can try to help you guys as much as I can and try to make this as comfortable as possible. It's a very traumatic situation to be going through, so we're trying to make it as comfortable as possible.
So what happened? That night, 23-year-old Marcella Montelongo told police she fed her son Jace, but he threw up his food. Then she noticed he wasn't breathing and called 911. You can see Marcella seemingly in disbelief with her head on her hands in the officer's body cam, surrounded by family and family friends. According to police, though, the 5-year-old boy's body appeared malnourished, noting in their report he appeared as skin and bones. His hip bones were clearly defined, and he had open ulcers on his tailbone. So you can imagine officers were going to ask whether the state's Child, Youth, and Families Department made a visit.
Mind if I talk to you?
Yeah, okay.
I just had a couple of questions. Did you know that Marcella had substantiated CYFD cases?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Do you remember CYFD being involved in anything?
Let me see. Do I remember? I don't know if maybe somebody's called me. It's been, I'm sorry, I'm working so much.
No, you're fine.
I don't.
Because you said you're like the go-to person.
Yeah. So I tell them to reach out to me, or if she would use me as a contact or an emergency contact and stuff like that. But I don't think we have anything outstanding with CYFD.
Okay. And as far as you know, so Dad to Jace?
No,
He's never been in the picture.
No, maybe early on, but not like in years. But I think he might be in jail.
Yeah, she said he's in prison. Do you know his information or no?
No, I don't. But you can ask her for his parents' information, because the parents would,
help her with.
Yeah, she would help and take them to get a haircut. But I know they've moved, but she still knows,
And then this is just kind of something we ask everybody, but do you know of any drug involvement?
No.
Okay.
No. Now, of course, the youngster probably, I can never vouch for anybody because marijuana is a thing now,
Oh, yeah.
but no, she's...
But nothing that you
No,
are aware of?
No, nothing that I'm aware of with her at all, to my knowledge. And I'll be honest, I usually am a really good student, and try to, but I've had so much work. I work at the laboratory, and, through COVID, and I've probably have visited. It's been a while. This when they call and need me, or I'll send them money or send food stuff.
I want to give a huge thanks to you, our viewers, but also our amazing sponsors like Upside. So what's Upside? Well, it's a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, groceries, and restaurants. Sometimes I only have time for a quick lunch break, but then there are times I can also have a nice sit down at a restaurant. Guess what? I can use Upside for both. Plus, I can use Upside to get cash back when I do. It's so easy and simple to use, and it's completely free, so why not try it? This is actual real cash back too. It's money that appears in your Upside app that you can transfer straight into your bank account. So here's what you do. You download the Upside app, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside, you pay as usual using a debit or a credit card, and follow the steps on the app and get paid. You can use Upside at places like Chipotle, 7-Eleven, Taco Bell, and so many other places. So why not check it out and see if your favorite spot is on the app? To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside, or scan the QR code you see on your screen, use our promo code BODYCAM, and get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Again, that's promo code BODYCAM for an extra 25 cents back on your first gallon of gas.
Okay.
And not to my knowledge. I'm trying to think. I'm confusing when her mom, when she was little, and her mom. I remember there was a CYFD with her mom, but that was because my sister wasn't well, and my sister had killed herself. I think it's been about a decade. And stuff.
Had a lot of
Yeah.
rough
So
times.
that's what I was telling the chaplain. I says, I know we're very subdued and very like this. We've experienced so much death within the COVID and this last few years that and then of course with her dad was killed in war. He was not really in her life, but the uncle came and told her that their dad had passed, but that was kind of a Mexican cartel thing, or maybe being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Remember when all those killings were going on in Juarez? Because her dad, he was like, they were out at a car place and wrong place at wrong time.
How old is she now?
Oh no, she was
Little.
Yeah, she was. They've been with my mom. She's been with my mom her whole life. But no, she's
So his parents helped her mostly with Jace.
no, they would come occasionally.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly my mom.
So your parents and you kind of just help her
we just
whenever
whatever she
needs
needs.
help.
Like, do you need diapers? Do you need food? Do you need to go run somewhere? Do you need that kind of stuff?
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, I've had a busy 2 years, and I work in the laboratory, so COVID, and you just never. And now we're coming out of COVID, so I'm finally having a life again.
Right.
But no, nothing. And again, sorry,
No, you're right. I just thought I'd ask just because
everything.
you said you were the go-to, so I figured that if anybody was called, they'd probably call you.
Yeah, no, I totally tell her to give my name for any references or anything like that, or anything that's going on. But I don't think I've talked to anybody. But I do get a lot of people use me for references. So,
Yeah, especially working at the labs, I'm sure.
type of thing. And of course, my mom doesn't hear very well. She's not wearing her hearing aid, so
Oh no.
she won't hear anything you're saying.
My grandma has the same issue too. My
because
grandpa will be yelling at her. And
Yeah, because she
she's
won't.
like, what?
She won't wear her hearing aid. She got brand new hearing aids, but
She
now
doesn't like 'em.
now she can hear everything, and she doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped a lot of weight. I hadn't seen him. Yeah, well, actually, I had come by, but he was kind of bundled up. But it had been about maybe 2-3 weeks since I'd been by.
Did he have regular doctor's appointments?
Sorry.
Oh, you okay?
Sorry, no, it's just the mosquitoes out here.
Oh, right.
I'm sure he probably had regular. I don't know with her car situation, or usually will call us for a ride or something like that. So I don't know what the schedule is. I don't know.
But she would definitely try to get a ride to meet
Yeah,
there.
she would try to get a ride, or sometimes she would have to cancel or reschedule and such like that. So I don't know what the current is, because I haven't given a ride in a while.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Anything else you have? I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll let so.
Yeah,
we'll
we
let
know. We know it's a process.
Yeah, we'll let the detectives do their thing because they
I
deal
know
with the
they have to
children stuff
take a look at
more,
all
so,
the. Yeah, I get it. It doesn't make it easy, but I know. I always wonder. We're very like I don't know. What do you call it? We process things later kind of family. We kind of
Takes a
just
little
deal
while to,
what we need to
seep
deal
in.
with. We're kind of always facilitators. So it's not that we're not emotional or anything. I always wonder so I was telling the chaplain, please don't think that we're dope. More,
No, sometimes it takes a
we
little
will
while to- yeah.
in our time, and whatever else you need to ask me. Sorry, I'm just kind of.
No, you're good. I'm trying not to be too much of a burden.
Yeah, no, I've
Just,
been in Socorro for 2 nights. I have a grandson who wrestles. So we've been in that barn for 2 nights, really late.
Oh no.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me see if I can get the dad's. I know he hasn't.
Yeah,
been
I
involved,
would ask her, even though the dad is he's in jail, I would give her ask her for the grandparents' information
Okay.
and stuff.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Now, remember how I mentioned Marcella's son had special needs? Her 5-year-old needed around-the-clock care. He was nonverbal, blind, and he required medication 3 times a day through a gastrostomy tube. When officers spoke with Marcella's boyfriend, he emotionally defended her, saying she's a good mom.
Oh, he lives here too?
Yeah, so he lives here. So he has no relationship to 1030. There's no issue letting him console girlfriend either.
I don't think so. I don't know. Did you talk to him at all?
Yeah, I kind of talked to him, so I
Was
guess...
he here or no?
No, it doesn't sound like he was here at the time, because I even talked to doing the Wendy show. This dude wasn't here at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's your name, sir? I'm sorry, what's your name?
Randy?
Randy. I'm Officer Rodriguez. I can you please run it. So you're Maricella's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Yeah, 3-4 years.
3 or 4 years. Okay. So you kind of know Jace too,
Yes.
and the situation. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you some questions real quick?
I don't mind.
Okay. What would how was Jace? Was it like a constant care thing, or like
What do you mean?
just how what was your guys' everyday routine?
Well, our everyday routine is, feed him every 3 hours. I know he was losing weight, but, she takes care of him. She's a good mom. I don't think she's a damn good mom. She don't leave the house. She's with him all day, every day.
Okay.
But,
So he requires constant care, basically.
yeah, basically.
Okay. Was he able to talk or anything?
Oh, no, he couldn't talk. He just,
Just make sounds and stuff.
Yeah, he couldn't. He was supposed to pass away when he was born, and God gave him life, and she said, you're not going to take the tube out my son or the air until his due date, because he was born premature. And when his due date came, they took his air thing off. The doctor said he was going to pass away, and she said, well, that's up to God. And he did. He breathed on his own.
Oh, it's a miracle, huh?
Yeah, that's she loves her son, and I'm afraid she's gonna do something to herself.
Well, I hope not. Definitely this is gonna take a while tonight, but if you see any signs of her being suicidal or anything like that, definitely call us, okay? Because we don't want that to happen to her either, and I'm sure you don't. Did you ever help her take her to appointments with Jace, or?
Yeah, I helped her. My car's broken.
Oh man, is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And that did Jace have a doctor that he saw all the time?
Yeah, there's a doctor that he sees.
Okay. Do you remember? Because I asked her, but she didn't remember when his last appointment was. Do you remember when that was?
He was going for school to the blind, and it's been a minute, so I don't know. I can't really say.
Okay. But he was going to school.
Yeah, school for the blind.
School for the blind. Where's that at?
In the Heights.
Where at?
In the Heights.
In the Heights.
I don't know. That's not I want to Boulder Bank somewhere.
Okay.
It's called School for the Blind. It's the only school around like that takes care of kids that have cerebral palsy and can't see. Teach them.
Would they transport him or no?
Yeah, they transport him
Oh, okay. Was that like an everyday thing? He would go to school?
every day.
Oh wow.
And then he started losing weight, and the doctor said the school, they wanted him to go to school, and so he put on weight, and I didn't think that was right.
They say that again?
The school was supposed to, they told her, you can't come to school until he puts on more weight,
Oh,
And
so they had stopped. They had stopped accepting him because he was losing weight.
And I don't think that was right. Maybe someone should have stepped in and evaluated him or something, but
Okay.
she's very shy. She's like,
Okay. Do you ever remember CYFD ever coming out to talk to you guys about Jace?
yeah, I came.
A couple times, or how many times more or less?
Maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay. Did they ever Did they ever tell you, try to help you guys, or like
At all.
they never helped you?
I don't think they did.
No. Do you remember? So the last time that CYFD was out, do you remember what happened?
He said he was, she called, she wouldn't even come.
Marcella called CYFD?
The lady, the CYFD, they would call and says the case is closed now, it's not open no more, and everything's fine. It's like,
They said that everything was okay. How did it start? How did that CYFD?
this started because he was going to school, and they said he lost a little bit of weight, but she feeds him. He drinks milk, and it's not food like we eat every day, you know. And to me, if he's growing, he's getting bigger, they needed to get him on something else, you know, more food or something.
Yeah, something different.
And she says, no, I gotta leave the doctor. I told her to feed him something else, but we can't feed him anything else because he has to get fed what the doctor, you know. But, you know, I really can't say much because, you know, she's the mom, I'm the boyfriend, I'm not the dad, but I care for him.
Okay. You got his 49 minutes. If you want to talk to her, you can, okay?
I don't know what to tell her.
I think just sometimes just being there, right, does help. Whenever you have I know you said you're kind of worried that she's going to do something to herself. Just having a support system, right? Having a good boyfriend, a good mom, dad, all that kind of stuff. That definitely helps, having people around.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not really about what you say, it's just being there, right? Just being emotional support.
I know. You don't even know how bad I feel. I was gone. She texted me after the baby passed me.
She texted you whenever she called 911?
Yeah, I guess, and I don't know when, and then I didn't look at my phone for a long time, and you know how bad I feel?
Do you have that text by chance?
I do.
Do you mind if I see the timestamp on it?
She's a good mom. How long have you guys been here?
Since like 7:30? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Chris, take a look at that. We can go back to the chair, guys. Randy, Montana.
I love you. I love you.
While Marcella's boyfriend said she did everything she could to help her son, it didn't appear that was really the case. He mentioned the New Mexico Children, Youth, and Families Department did make visits to the home. The State Department reportedly got 4 reports of medical neglect, one report that was even substantiated. But Randy said Jace's school stopped accepting him because he was losing weight. Well, according to records given to police, Jace only went to the blind and visually impaired school for 1 day of school back in September of 2022, then never showed up again. And according to reports, Marcella routinely missed her son's doctor's appointments. When she noticed her son was losing weight, she told investigators she didn't think it was a concern. But it was concerning. When 5-year-old Jace's autopsy was done, he weighed less than 14 pounds. The medical examiner concluded he died from starvation and dehydration and ruled the manner of his death as a homicide. While the little boy died in July of 2023, his autopsy was complete in October. His mom wasn't arrested, though, until February of 2024. But the tragedy didn't end there. A judge ruled to keep Marcella in custody until her trial and complete an addiction treatment program. But according to online records, she had a bench trial slated for late May of last year. But then her charges were dismissed. Why? Because she died in jail custody. Officials at the jail say they performed life-saving measures, but it's unclear what was the cause of Marcella Montelongo's death. Reporting for Law&Crime, I'm Elizabeth Millner.